Okay, I'm gonna start this off by saying this game is, well, from what I've streamed, it's the greatest game. And I went through it, even saying a couple times, this is possibly my favourite game of all time. Because it is just honestly that to me. It's Saints Row 2. And there's just everything about this game is amazing. The only thing that's slightly scuffed now is the quality, which that could be fixed by just them remastering it, which they now can't do because that company doesn't exist twice now. I think possibly three times. But yeah, so Saints Row 2 is a game that I've played for a long time and I keep going back to for a long time. And if it's not at all obvious that I really like this game, this wasn't the first time I streamed through it. Some people will know this, but I I streamed through this twice. If anyone was here for this, I'm surprised. But yeah, this was my very first game I streamed. The only issue was I had no way to record it because I wasn't using OBS, nor was I actually recording stuff properly. Like I had no setup. It was just my Xbox and that was it. It was my Xbox and Twitch, which by this point I hadn't got Twitch set up. So all of the videos and stuff from then don't exist. Which is what I say. If you were watching back then hello, put something in chat. I know one person that was. He now runs half of my channel essentially. Uh yeah, I I I love this game. It it's amazing. Just I originally played this on PlayStation and it was like PS2 I think or PS3. I think it might have been PS3. But originally my brother had got it and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not sure what this game's going to be like. Do you want to watch me play through it?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, okay." And then I watched it play it and then the next day when he was gone, I played it like halfway through. I got a bit stuck on one of the missions, but just yeah, yeah, I literally stole his PlayStation to play this game. I don't think he knows that, but yeah, I literally stole his PS3 just to play this game. It's so good. I love this game so much. There's so much stuff in it as well. Like just the first time I played through it, it took me a lot longer than when I've recently streamed through it because I hadn't played it in quite a while, but also because there was just so much stuff in it that I wanted to show, and because all I wanted this channel for was just to show off really good games, and this was a really good game, and then the company did a bunch of stuff that no one really liked, but yeah, I just this game could have been so good. This series could have been so good, but yeah, I won't go into any of like the stuff that happened in the background. But long story short, the company went bankrupt like three times. Originally, I don't remember what it was properly because I did look this up to I might have done a review on this game for my exam. But yeah, originally they went bankrupt. I think it was originally at least. And then they became THQ Nordic, which yeah. Then they released Saints Row the Third, which was upsetting. Like genuinely coming from this onto Saints Row the Third was quite saddening, because Saints Row the Third was just, oh yeah, you're going to a different city. Oh yeah, start the game again. That's about it. But one thing I will say about that game is that it's a nice little toy box. But the story was terrible in it, and everything else was quite bad. The fact that all the groups are basically just one group is just kind of annoying. One thing I really liked about the second game was that there was essentially 4 stories, if not 5. Because there was the Saints, there was the Ronin, there was the Sons of Samedi, there was Ultor, and there was the Brotherhood. And all 5 of those actually have their own missions, basically. You can even see it sometimes on the map whenever you've got a mission, because it will pop up showing one of the different symbols. And each one of those missions will have a different character in it. So you'll have, like, missions where it'll be Johnny Gat running it, which is usually for the Ronin. Or it'll be Shondi doing it, which will usually be for the Sons of Samedi. And it'll actually increase your knowledge of that character. Now granted, that leads to some weird stuff, which took me a while to figure out, but yeah, there's some like weird crossovers in some of the missions. And luckily they did think about this, and it's really obvious that they thought about this, because there is a point where, and spoilers for like a 15-year-old game by this point, if not older, but Johnny Gat gets put in the hospital, and then, like, in one of the missions, I don't remember who it's for, but he's in one of the other missions for, like, a separate gang. But they thought about this, and they made it so that you can only do that mission after that point. Which is smart. And just, that game works itself out so well. I don't understand, like, what... I don't understand how they got the next games wrong. In the 4th game, you literally fight aliens. Like, this was a basic street gang. And before people say, oh yeah, it's just a GTA clone, it's not. It's far better. GTA goes all, like, permanently realistic, and they're all just, like... All the GTA games are basically just based in reality. This game knows it's not based in reality. It will show it in some points, but it knows it's not based in reality. Like, this game is amazing. It has one of my favourite scenes in all of gaming in it. And granted, I said that about the game yesterday as well. But that's because these are my 2 favourite games. And every so often I watch the scene that I'm talking about. Because it's just the one where Johnny Gat is in the funeral area. And I don't remember what his name, but the guy from the Ronin shows up. And Johnny Gat punches his head through a tombstone. And then just decides, oh yeah, this guy's getting buried alive now. And then just leaves him there. And they literally say in the next mission, do you think he's still alive? Like, they know exactly what they did. And they did it really well. And you know what? I don't feel bad for that kid. Because of the way it's set up. Because you're literally... Because by this point, I had already played through every other Saints Row game, including the 3rd one. The 3rd one? The 1st one, even. And I loved every one of them. Even Get Out of Hell. But for different reasons. Because those ones are just worse. But I don't even know what else to say about this game. I mean, the DLC's there. It's got David King in it. So this game actually spawned a Discord chat. Like, because I have 50 different Discord chats that's just for different stuff, and now we have one just for talking about Keith David. So that's partly because of a show that is definitely going to be put in the description, not a description, the comments for this, because I know that he watches these videos. But yeah, just I love this game. it's got so many good people in it as well. Granted, it doesn't have as many, uh, I'll say, famous people as the first game, because, yeah. But the amount of people this does have in it doesn't even matter. Like, it's got Daniel Day Kim in it, and he is Johnny Gat, and he is the only voice I can hear now whenever someone says Johnny Gat. Like, I learned his name. People probably don't know how, like, mad that is, but I cannot learn people's names. Like, I don't remember half of my favourite actors. Some people I just know because I've heard their name a lot, and it's just sort of stuck in my brain. But I just can't learn names, and the fact I know Daniel Day Kim from this random, not quite obscure game is amazing. And the fact that for more than half of my life he was my favourite character is just maddening. Like, he is probably my favourite game character. I really like Johnny Gat. He's funny, and he kills people. Those are my two things. Anyway, I hope everyone's enjoyed this little series of ranting that I've done. I'm going to record the last video now, which is interesting. Yeah. Have a good day, everyone, and have a good Christmas and New Year, and whatever else is coming up. If you've got a birthday soon, happy birthday. Peace.